Hello and good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to Ad America TV. My name is Genara, and I am one of the e-guides here in Ad America. I hope that everyone is staying safe and healthy today. And if you're new here, Ad America is the U.S. Embassy's American Center, and our mission is to provide a space for young Indonesians to learn more about the United States. This afternoon, our event is called Get a Hot Job Digital Marketing. But before we begin our event today, let's spice things up with a little trivia. Our trivia question for today is: which of the following is not a method of digital marketing? Is it A, broadcasting, B, social media marketing, C, content marketing, or D, search engine optimization or SEO? Stay tuned until the end of our event because we will be giving a live shout out for those who can answer the question correctly. Other than that, don't forget to take a selfie and tag Ad America's Instagram account. And now, without further ado, let's give the warmest welcome to our moderator for today's event, Ralfi Imaranasution, host and radio announcer. Kak Ralfi, the time is yours.
Thank you very much, Ara. Thank you. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Before we start, I want to give a major shout out and big thanks to At America. Rasa senang banget bisa ada di At America lagi karena dulu pernah juga jadi salah satu moderator di acara tahun 2017 atau 16. It's been a while, but kalau selalu ada di PP pasti nyempetin ke At America. Suka banget sama acara-acaranya dan sekarang senang banget bisa diundang menjadi moderator di acara hari ini dengan judul Get a Hot Job, and today's main topic is digital marketing. A little bit about myself sebelum kita mulai ke speakers. Nama saya Ralfi Imaranasution. Sekarang bekerja sebagai penyiar radio di Prambors dan juga part-time sportcaster untuk NBA di video.com dan juga IBL yang sedang berjalan sekarang. So that's a thing or two about my job. Dan kalau harus ngejawab trivia yang tadi walaupun akan dijawab di akhir, I think the answer is A. Just a heads up buat semuanya. Party pooper banget di sini. But anyways, let's get started to the main event for today. Kita akan bahas banyak tentang digital marketing. So, we have two speakers for today. Sebelum gue mengundang langsung ke sini, mau bacain short bio-nya dulu. The first speaker is Steven Andrin Angkasaputra, digital marketer at Walt Disney Company. Steven is currently a digital marketing manager at the Walt Disney Company, and he graduated from the University of Washington Foster School of Business in 2017. He embarked on his digital marketing career at L'Oreal USA and continued to build his career in the tech space after returning home to Indonesia. Stephen also has a passion for sharing his knowledge while empowering Indonesian youth who share his interest in the digital marketing path. In his free time, he lectures in digital marketing classes and does career coaching. Intense, that's intense. Oke, ada Stephen Anggasaputra di sini. Halo, Mas Stephen.
Halo,
Salam kenal.
salam kenal.
Walt Disney Company ya. Walt Disney Company. I love Disney since I was a kid, so it'll be really interesting to talk to you.
Great to know.
Dan satu lagi juga mengundang Vanessa Gunawan, University of Southern California alumni. So Vanessa was a former growth marketing lead at Tokopedia. Previously, she gained experience in the marketing field through a series of internships at companies located in Los Angeles, and she earned her bachelor's degree from the University of Southern California in business administration. Hello, Vanessa.
Hai.
Oke, hai. Dan semoga semuanya sebelum kita mulai nih ya, ini kayak agak deres kayaknya hujannya di luar ya. Jadi semoga semuanya aman-aman aja dengan cuaca seperti ini. I hope all of you are safe. So, halo kedua speakers kita hari ini, pada Steven dan Vanessa. Thank you so very much for joining us today. Pasti banyak banget insight yang bisa didapatkan. Dan dari aku pun begitu. Karena agak gaptek ya dan kurang tech savvy. Dan dulu aku kuliah di Prasmul, ada pelajaran digital marketing juga. It's super hard. Dan sampai sekarang mungkin belum paham tentang digital marketing. Mungkin sekarang akan bahas banyak juga. So without further ado, both of the speakers sudah menyiapkan satu presentasi. So without further ado again, yang pertama Mas Steven silakan, waktu dan tempat.
Right. Uh, just heads up, so I'll be speaking in both bahasa and English. Mungkin bakal mix a bit. Uh, Mungkin boleh sekalian langsung di show juga a bit of presentation to start off. Okay, jadi can go to the next slide. Again, just a short introduction about myself. Um, I actually graduated dari University of Washington in 2017. So I did marketing and information systems. And I think that is one of the reasons why I landed a position right now or career, the digital marketing. So I started my career actually the L'Oreal USA in their headquarters, doing a bit of digital marketing, various parts of digital marketing. And then once I actually came back to Indonesia, I pursued, my interest in digital marketing more. Jadi I landed a position at a e-commerce, a growing e-commerce at JDID as their head of CRM and loyalty marketing. Dan sekarang I'm actually not only having doing one job but multiple jobs at the same time. The first one is actually as a CRM manager di Walt Disney. So if you are actually aware of Disney Plus Hotstar, so that is the product that I'm handling at the moment. Terus I'm also doing a digital marketing instructor. So I'm lecturing at Re4U, which is one of the digital marketing certification, platform where people could actually learn about various aspects of digital marketing. Dan juga there I actually teach, like guide, few career shifters, I would say, in digital marketing. Okay, that's a short bio about myself. Maybe I'll kick off with this, with this picture, right? I think kalau kita dengar about digital marketing gitu, before we actually go into the career space itself, there are so many thoughts about digital marketing gitu kan. Orang-orang mikir kayak digital marketing itu apa sih gitu. Maybe to some people, orang-orang yang mungkin nggak terlalu aware of digital marketing space gitu ya. Mereka mikir kayak, digital marketing is social media gitu kan. Oh, digital marketing is anything about Facebook. Atau pokoknya digital marketing kerjanya enak deh, you can kerja dari mana aja gitu. Atau bahkan even some people say like, digital marketing itu duitnya banyak gitu ya. There that kind of perception gitu. Tapi hari ini kita juga mungkin akan belajar dan discuss juga what exactly is digital marketing gitu. You can go to the next slide. Jadi before I actually touch a bit on what I did exactly at my work. Jadi digital marketing itu sebenarnya punya various specialization gitu. Jadi just heads up if you guys are tuning in from the start, ada a bit of trivia. I think you can find the answer, right? Mana yang sebenarnya aspects of digital marketing gitu. Jadi there are actually so many different aspects of digital marketing. Dan the best thing about it adalah digital marketing itu nggak cuman limited to these aspects. Tapi as time progresses, as technology actually improves, as technology actually evolves, parts of digital marketing itu can be added or can be, I would say, adopted and adapted in various ways gitu. Jadi mungkin hari ini kita belajar tentang all we know is like social media gitu kan. Dulu social media is probably about, my time back then is like Friendster, right? MySpace. Now it's like everything is changing gitu. Dari yang ada Instagram gitu kan, Facebook, maybe generation yang mungkin masih elementary school, masih SD gitu ya. They're not even aware of Facebook, right? What they know now is TikTok. So, again, social media keeps changing as time progresses. And I would say like that's the best thing about digital marketing, right? Because we are never bound to time and space. Time and space per se gitu. Okay, you can go to the next slide. So what I did exactly, maybe this is just an example gitu, a hint gitu ya. Because I work at an industry, OTT company or over-the-top company or streaming services. One of the goals definitely how we actually drive subscribers gitu kan. Gimana sih cara kita untuk make sure orang yang subscribe sama kita tuh selalu lanjut subscribe gitu, nggak nyala mati gitu kan. Jadi one of my work as a digital marketer itu I'm tasked with this goal gitu. How do we retain our subscribers? Because it's really easy. I would say it's fairly easy for us to actually acquire subscribers gitu kan. Kalau mungkin di other industries gitu, e-commerce gitu, kasih aja promo gitu kan. The best answer that anyone could give is like kasih aja promo gitu. But is that a sustainable way to actually grow our business gitu kan? Kalau orang cuma datang ke bisnis kita karena promosi gitu kan, sekali kita nggak ada promosi, will they stay? Right? That's the bigger question gitu. Nah, as part of my job gitu di Disney Plus, I have to come up with ideas atau keep rethinking the strategy of like how do we actually retain our subscribers? Okay, we can go to the next slide. Um, So how do I actually tackle those kind of questions at work gitu ya? Yeah, the first one, there's actually a huge part of digital marketing yang I'm pretty sure a lot of digital marketers actually also do the same, which is we check our own data gitu. Jadi digital marketing is not all about come up with crazy ideas, come up with like rocket science gitu. Tapi kadang the answer is as simple as looking into your own data gitu kan, understanding your own consumers, understanding your own people gitu. Kira-kira apa sih yang menyebabkan mereka itu mau subscribe gitu? Apakah itu karena konten kita gitu kan? Terus another thing juga mereka tuh nonton apa aja sih gitu. Misalnya ada orang yang datang ke Disney Plus Hotstar only watching Marvel movies, right? Then how do we actually encourage them to watch something else, right? There could be shows that they haven't discovered just yet gitu. Gimana sih cara kita untuk um, increase the breadth of apa yang mereka streaming di our service gitu. Terus yang kedua juga kita harus aware our marketing channels gitu. Karena again not every channels actually work for the goal that you are trying to achieve gitu. Jadi not every channels itu can simply can be utilized gitu. We have a lot of channels at our disposal, tapi again as a digital marketer kita harus mikirin gitu. Oke, channel apa sih yang sebenarnya the most effective channels for us to reach out to our audience and reach our goals gitu. Mungkin ada I would say like kalau di luar negeri itu people are actually really engaged on emails, tapi di Indonesia emails is like probably not really as engaging ataupun kayak SMS gitu ya. SMS is a really great channel gitu. Tapi at the same time juga di Indonesia we have tons of spam SMSs almost every day gitu. Then how do we break the clutter? Gitu kan, that's become a question yang kita harus deal with gitu. Terus last but not least, definitely in digital marketing, and I think one of the best part of digital marketing is that how do we measure success gitu kan? Karena I would say misalnya kalau kita go into traditional media gitu ya kayak television atau misalnya in broadcasting atau in PR gitu kan, sometimes it's quite difficult for us to know kalau kita bikin campaign exactly how much is the impact that we are creating from our campaigns gitu. But digital marketing can actually tell you the direct and indirect impact of your own campaigns gitu. Okay, so the next one. So after I, discover all of this, right? What I did, we actually came up with this personalized content experience. So if you don't realize, misalnya di sini ada Kak Ralfi, ada Kak Vanessa gitu ya. If you access our platform today, you will see that what content that you are seeing, Kak Ralfi see, and Kak Vanessa see will be totally different. Because maybe Kak Vanessa is someone who likes, more of a, the Disney space, more of like the Pixar space. Kak Ralfi maybe like a Marvel, Marvel fans gitu kan, atau things yang very action oriented gitu, anything about zombies and stuff. That we actually personalize your journey. Gitu. Jadi based on that data, based on that channels, based on the metric that we are trying to achieve, kita kira came up with this idea. Okay, why don't we personalize every single experience of the users gitu. Jadi, and it's not it's not a one time process, tapi ini with a multiple iteration gitu kan. Itu juga hal yang jadi penting banget di digital marketing. Gitu. There is no shortcut to achieving our goals. There is always an A/B testing, gitu. What we call the testing period gitu kan. Itu jadi hal yang sangat-sangat penting di digital marketing gitu. Jadi based on these campaigns that we created or these project that we run, these improvements in the product that we did, kita akhirnya bisa observe gitu. Oh, orang-orang sebenarnya explore nih, start to explore title-title yang mungkin mereka nggak sadar gitu kalau kita ternyata juga punya gitu, atau mereka nggak sadar nih ternyata Disney actually is beyond Marvel and Pixar gitu. Disney actually has so much more to offer gitu. Sometimes kita juga nggak realize kayak, do you even know that How I Met Your Mother is on Disney gitu, atau do you even realize that things like Modern Family is on Disney gitu kan, or Korean drama is on Disney. And that kind of discovery is something that we are trying to push with this kind of project gitu. And definitely, by the end of the day, again, increasing watch time, increasing engagement is good, but we also want the revenue, right? Gitu kan. By the end of the day, the business is run because of the revenue gitu. Jadi we are observing kayak, oh, people actually, after we launch this project, people actually start to resubscribe and renew on our platform. Gitu. All right, that's a bit about the project that I did. Hopefully it piques some interest to all of you guys. Go to the next slide. Maybe just a quick one on this. So I'm pretty sure we'll discuss this as well gitu. Kenapa sih kok kita should or we should explore digital marketing gitu? Yang pertama, I would say it's relatively high paying jobs gitu. The competition and the demand, it's there for digital marketers gitu. Jadi it is a good place to actually for us to have stability in jobs. Terus yang kedua juga promising career path gitu. Reason why is because by the end of the day, right, business only strives if they keep evolving gitu. Dan one of the evolution that is really needed at the moment is ya digital evolution gitu kan. Terus yang ketiga juga ini buat anyone yang love work from home, work from anywhere, work from Bali, digital marketing is probably your forte gitu kan. Remote working is really open for digital marketing. Dan I could tell you like from the start I joined Disney, I've never gone into the office, not even once. Gitu. And that's the best part. Like I can work literally anywhere. Gitu. Terus yang last one juga always market ready gitu. Karena maybe in the future digital marketing bakal berubah gitu ya. Now we are talking about metaverse gitu kan. We, as digital marketer, we could easily transition into metaverse gitu. Karena the basic foundation is already there. We just need to adapt it and adopt it for the upcoming changes in digital marketing. Gitu. Terus last but not least, if you guys are interested in digital marketing, there are two aspects. We can go to the next slide. There are two aspects yang we can consider about ourselves gitu ya. Yang pertama, we need to have creativity, gitu kan. Terus, within creativity kita harus ngerti gitu kayak, okay, how do we actually tailor or like speak to our consumers gitu? How do we actually tailor our campaigns yang bikin jadi relevan to our consumers gitu? Sorry, if you can go to the next slide. I think, yep, there it is. Jadi, if you want to be a digital marketer gitu ya, at the very least, I would say you need two things, creativity and data driven. Yang pertama creativity because you will be encouraged atau you will be forced to explore new ideas, aware of trends, terus trying out something new. Failure is not an enemy in digital marketing. In fact, we love failures because that means that now we know it's like out of 100 methods, we already gotten one that will not work, so we will not use that in the future gitu kan. Terus yang kedua juga data driven gitu. We have to love data karena anything that we are building, it has to tie back to the success metrics that we have gitu. Otherwise, we can be as creative as possible, tapi kalau the data actually says otherwise, it's not gonna work gitu kan. Jadi if you want to be a digital marketer, upskill yourself in creativity and juga data driven. Gitu. Yeah, that's hopefully is short and fast enough and give you guys a quick interest in digital marketing. Thank you. Passing it back to Karalfi.
All right, Steven, thank you very much. I'm a Disney Plus Hotstar subscriber myself. That means you're doing an awesome job kalau gitu. I've been langsung yang setahun tuh. Langsung setahun kan kita. Udah 2 tahun lagi gitu. So yeah, yang dijelasin sama Kak Steven bener banget kalau aku pun nge-akses Disney Plus Hotstar, tiba-tiba I figured a lot of series or movies that I actually like but don't know it exists gitu. Salah satunya it's called Blackish, and I loved it so much. I didn't know that show exists gitu di Disney Plus Hotstar. I've been looking at it around online kayak where can I watch this thing legally? Terus kayak one day come across di app Disney Plus Hotstar kayak Blackish is right here and been watching it ever since. Sedang menunggu season 8-nya keluar. Anyways, itu semua small talk saja. Setelah ini juga ada yang interesting sekali teman-teman. Tadi kita udah ngobrol banyak sama Kak Steven tentang pengalaman kerjanya dan juga the things he know about digital marketing. Now we are going to move on to Kak Vanessa yang sudah bergabung sama kita juga hari ini.
Hi everyone.
Hai.
Hi Ralphie.
Hai Kak Vanessa. How are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm excellent. So yeah, without further ado, sepertinya Kak Vanessa juga ada presentasi yang sudah dipersiapkan sebelum kita chit-chat sedikit dan masuk ke sesi Q&A. Jadi Kak Vanessa, waktu dan tempat dipersilakan.
Yes, thank you so much.
Anytime.
Okay, hi everyone. I'm Vanessa and today I'm very happy to share my experience as a digital marketer. Walaupun experience-nya nggak se-extensive Kak Steven, tapi I hope I can show you how fun it is to be a digital marketer and I hope you can learn a little bit from me, yeah? So next, a little bit about me. I was the growth marketing lead at Tokopedia. So basically, I handled the marketing communications to Tokopedia's buyers through channels kayak WhatsApp, email, push notifications, and other in-app channels. Jadi biasanya kalau kalian abis browsing di Tokopedia terus nggak ngapa-ngapain, terus muncul notifikasi tuh kayak kamu lagi nyari apa nih gitu, atau ada yang ketinggalan ya di keranjangmu gitu. That's for my team. I also created some go-to-market strategies for new campaigns or new features that are launching in Tokopedia. So overall goalnya itu buat promote campaigns atau nudge users to go through the purchasing funnels. Gitu. Jadi ensuring mereka keep interacting and transacting at Tokopedia. So why am I in this field, right? I've always been fascinated about marketing because I love understanding like what people need and what people want, and then connecting them to the right products. Also getting them to buy into that product by creating like stories that really resonates with them. And I also love how you get to be both creative and analytical at the same time in this job. So today I'm gonna share a little bit about like the different types of digital marketing to add on what Steven already said, and look at a real case study as well that I experienced, and to show you like the powerful ways of digital marketing. Yeah. So next. So what's so great about digital marketing, right? One, it's measurable. So compared to traditional marketing, mungkin kayak billboards, TV ads, newspapers or magazines gitu. It's oftentimes expensive and non-measurable in terms of impact. Jadi with digital marketing, all the things you're doing are mostly measurable. Kayak how many people you reach, how many end up clicking, how many end up purchasing, itu ke track semua gitu. Jadi you can use one strategy and then see the impact and then reiterate on them and try again. Two, you can do a lot of experimentations and quickly because you can do A/B testings in real time. You can be very agile, data driven. So all of that will help in improving your marketing strategy. Three, it's flexible. So you terserah kamu punya budget berapa, kamu bisa spend berapa untuk digital marketingnya. What your strategy is, what your timeline of execution is, it's very flexible. Deep diving a little bit on the marketing channels, jadi ada paid and non-paid. Kalau paid itu mungkin pernah dengar SEM atau social media ads, and then influencer or affiliate marketing. Di non-paid, we have SEO, email marketing, in-app channels, and app notifications, and then the brand's own social media channels. And all of this is not to say traditional marketing itu jelek ya, enggak. Of course, ideally, you should use a mixture of both traditional marketing and a diverse set of like digital marketing channels. Ini all depends on what your objective is and what the use case is. So let's see how this all comes into play into a real use case ya. What's next? Oke, jadi waktu itu ada use case seperti ini. We wanted to rebrand this one campaign called Weekend Groceries di Tokopedia gitu. Campaign itu jual grocery products yang banyak banget diskonnya, produknya bagus-bagus, special deals on the weekends gitu. And this was pre-pandemic ya. Nah, we wanted to rebrand it because it was underperforming in terms of sales and other metrics compared to other campaigns. Gitu. When we analyzed the problems, there were 3 issues. Jadi ada lack of awareness, lack of trust, and lack of recall and habit. Nah, lack awareness ini jadi people who already shop in Tokopedia weren't aware that Tokopedia sold groceries. They also don't know what deals were available, even though kita tuh dealsnya banyak banget gitu, promotionnya, discountnya, cashbacknya banyak banget. And then there was a lack of trust. So most of the target buyers for this grocery campaigns itu kayak ibu-ibu yang usually does the shopping for the house. Dia belum pernah belanja di Tokopedia, let alone belanja groceries gitu. They're used to going to pasar atau kayak their local grocery stores to pick up the products that they want to buy. And then there's a lack of recall and habit. Jadi the name was too westernized in itself, weekend groceries gitu. Jadi orang nggak terlalu ngerti dan nggak bisa inget campaign name-nya. We also saw that people don't usually shop online during the weekends because waktu dulu sebelum pandemic pas weekend ya orang mau keluar gitu, shoppingnya offline. Gitu. Now, our goal for this rebranding is to raise awareness for this campaign and make sure there's a habit for users to keep purchasing groceries in Tokopedia every weekend. Right. So what did we do? Next slide. Yeah, so we use various channels, paid, earned, and owned channels. Jadi sedikit jelasin, paid itu marketing channels yang we have to spend money on. Earned are channels through word of mouth marketing atau dari people punya testimonials. And then own channels are channels that the brand or company themselves completely controls. Ya, jadi untuk solve the 3 problems that we have tadi, first to solve the lack of awareness. Ya. Jadi we use paid social media ads. We showed ads on multiple social media platforms. That this is the campaign, this is the deals that we have, this is the hero products that we have. And then number 2, we use online catalogs. Jadi it had all the deals of for the weekend itu apa aja produknya, salesnya apa aja, jam berapa bakal on sale. Jadi kayak pamphlet yang disebar-sebarin di grocery stores gitu biasanya. Tapi ini online catalogs. Karena kenapa? We recognize that the ibu-ibu itu usually gets their information from online forums atau social groups gitu. Jadi catalogs ini tuh gampang banget disebar-sebarin lewat WhatsApp group ke teman-teman mereka gitu. Terus number 3, we increased our in-app exposures and our own social media exposures. So first, we put up the campaign name tagging on each of the product that is part of the campaign, and then we displayed the campaign banner on the most prominent spot in Tokopedia homepage. Terus pakai Tokopedia's own social media accounts to promote this campaign, and we also use the push notification, emails, and internal channels to promote this campaign. Then to solve the lack of trust, we use influencer marketing. Jadi a lot of people will believe the people that they look up to gitu. Jadi we employed several home cooks untuk sharing recipes with the products that they got from Tokopedia. And then we also have WhatsApp community groups, so we work together with several kayak neighborhood groups, parenting groups gitu untuk kasih katalog-katalognya dan spread the news about this campaign. Terus in turn, people also started sharing about their experience and buying groceries in Tokopedia, terus dealsnya apa aja. Jadi banyak conversation that come up from there. And from there, kayak a lot of people's friends juga started to trust the service and try it for themselves. So, and then to solve the lack of recall and habit, we used SEM and paid social media ads, specifically shown on the weekends, so people can correlate, oh kalau weekend itu beli groceries-nya harus di Tokopedia gitu. And then 7, we also changed the branding on all internal banners. Jadi we renamed it from weekend groceries yang tadinya bule banget nih kata-katanya jadi pasar Sabtu Minggu yang resonate more with the Indonesian market. And then we sent push notifications, emails, and internal inbox communication every weekend to remind users of this campaign and also just get them to build the habit of coming back to Tokopedia to buy their groceries. So the impact, next slide. Yeah, so the impact is that we successfully increased awareness of this campaign. The metrics from our own marketing channels perform much better than the baseline performance of other campaigns. And then we had our colleagues tell us that mama-mama mereka tuh udah dengar tentang campaign ini dari teman-temannya mereka gitu. And then we also successfully generated double the sell-through rate compared to the campaign before the rebranding. Terus better funnel-to-funnel conversion as well. And in return, kita juga saw better retention rate. Jadi kayak for the coming weeks, kayak people keep coming back to Tokopedia to buy their weekend groceries. So this all shows you the power of digital marketing. Super cool, yeah. Yeah, thank you. That's it from me.
Okay, thank you Kak Vanessa. That was interesting. Itu benar-benar line of work yang aku tidak sentuh sama sekali ya, Kak Vanessa dan Kak Steven. This is alien words for me semuanya. SEM. Aduh, sampai nggak tahu tadi dibaca apa aja. But here I want to learn more juga about digital marketing. Thank you very much for the awesome presentation, Kak Vanessa dan Kak Steven. Dan kita sekarang mau ngobrol-ngobrol aja kali ya. Let's dive in dan ngobrol lebih lanjut tentang digital marketing ini. Dan karena aku itu, wah, digital marketing itu hal yang sangat jauh mungkin ya dari aku about data and stuff. Jadi ada beberapa talking points yang udah disiapkan ya, yang pingin aku tanya-tanyain. So, imagine talking to a person who does not know anything about digital marketing. That's actually me sih. I am right in front of you. Kalau ada orang nanya kali ya, what do we need to know about digital marketing strategy? That's the first one. Itu apa? And karena Kak Vanessa dan Kak Steven juga ada experience di US, bisa nanya juga nggak? Especially from US digital innovation. Nah, gitu. Boleh? Silakan. Oh, Mike. Oh ya, Kak Vanessa.
Oke, aku dulu ya.
Boleh Kak Vanessa.
Mungkin I think in order to have a successful digital marketing strategy, you have to ensure a few things. Number one, identify what your goal and target is. Jadi, what are you trying to achieve really? And then secondly, you have to have a good understanding of each of the marketing channels. Jadi, be up to date in the space and the new features karena the space is constantly changing, like Kak Steven juga mentioned earlier. Jadi once you understand it, you really know how you can optimize each channel to achieve your goals. And then again, definitely experiment, measure, reiterate, and repeat. Jadi it constantly gets better and better in digital marketing. And then also from the US, I think there's always kayak innovation yang kayak new social media, new features, technologies gitu. Yang aku lihat sih makin lama tuh makin banyak personalization and teknologinya tuh makin canggih di mana kita lebih bisa targeted gitu ya kalau mau target orang yang kayak gimana, age-nya berapa, lokasinya di mana itu makin lama makin bisa targeted. Jadi kita bisa jadi personalized dan generate better results juga in the end.
Itu ya, jadi kayak 101 ya kalau ada yang nanya jawabannya seperti itu dari Kak Vanessa.
Benar, kadang-kadang sampai scary how accurate it is gitu.
Iya. Kalau Kak Steven gimana Kak?
Kalau mungkin orang yang mungkin baru banget gitu ya di space digital marketing gitu, I would say sebenarnya digital marketing is no difference than a traditional marketing gitu ya, in terms of the concept, in terms of the approach yang kita lakukan gitu. The difference probably just the channel that we are executing our marketing campaigns on gitu. Jadi sebenarnya konsep-konsepnya itu we are doing the exact same practice gitu. Yang pertama yang tadi Kak Vanessa bilang gitu kan, find out what our goal is gitu kan. Itu regardless apakah ini traditional marketing atau digital marketing, kita harus tahu dulu gitu kan. Atau even in like our life gitu, if we don't know what our goal is, then what are we trying to achieve gitu kan. Akhirnya what are we trying to build gitu kalau kita nggak punya goalnya gitu. Jadi talking about digital marketing strategy is actually no difference. The concept is exactly the same. The thought process is exactly the same. Yang pembedanya adalah how we execute things gitu. Kalau biasanya let's say kita lewat TV gitu kan, oh mungkin TV target audiensnya yang jauh lebih broad nih, jauh lebih gede nih, yang nonton sekarang mungkin lebih ke arah ibu-ibu gitu ya. I don't think millennials actually watch TV as much gitu. Nah, sedangkan kalau kita misalnya punya produk yang very millennial driven, then is TV the right place to actually promote your ideas gitu kan? Should we actually try to go into other channels gitu? Tapi kalau produk kita, let's say yang tadi Kak Vanessa bilang gitu, misalnya grocery target kita ibu-ibu, maybe we should consider TV as well gitu kan? Contohnya kan bisa seperti itu. Gitu. Jadi again, for me, I think the easiest way to explain daripada orang bingung kayak aduh teknologinya gimana gitu, digital marketing is still marketing, right? By the end of the day, it's not traditional, it's just digital. Jadi the space digital, but the concept is still marketing. Gitu. Terus, I think you can go to the next question itu about pembedanya gitu ya kalau about like the US digital innovation gitu. I think uh, I would say a lot of the things that we do right now itu masih mengacu banget to what the US actually does gitu karena a lot of the digital marketing aspects gitu atau specialization misalnya Facebook, Google dan lain-lain itu it starts off there gitu ya kan. Even TikTok they start off in China but they also have an office in US karena that's where they want to grow globally gitu. That's when they want to grow globally in terms of that technology gitu. Jadi um, I would say myself, I look a lot into kayak digital marketing trends di US itu seperti apa karena sooner or later it will come into Asia and possibly Indonesia as well.
I see, I see, I see. So we talked earlier about the US digital innovation yang udah dijawab sama Kak Vanessa sama Kak Steven juga ya. Tapi from your experiences there, kan nggak bentar juga spend time di US, belajar juga di sana. So based on your experience nih ya, kalau tadi ngomongin innovationsnya, what was the biggest difference in the implementation di US sama di Indo gitu? Ini buat yang kayak nggak tahu banget nih di US kayak gimana, di Indo kayak gimana. What are the biggest differences gitu loh between the US and Indonesia in terms of implementation of digital marketing? Mungkin Kak Steven dulu boleh sekarang?
Ya,
Ya.
I think based on my experience mungkin there is a lot of yang tadi Kak Vanessa sudah bilang gitu ya, a lot of iteration. Then with iteration we have to be okay with having failures gitu kan. We should be okay with testing gitu. Dan I think itu yang ekosistem di luar yang mungkin di Indonesia itu masih belum embrace as much gitu. Di luar itu we actually did set aside budget for testing yang tujuannya adalah we want to know whether this huge project will fail or not fail. As simple as that. Tapi di Indonesia or maybe I think in general as well gitu ya. Kita sekarang tuh driven by the by work smart achieve fast gitu kan. That's the culture that we are in. Jadi mau nggak mau kayak room for failure itu sangat kecil gitu di sini. Itu yang I feel like um, you know a bit of a culture shock sih waktu kemarin balik dari US working there and then come back to Indo tuh kok seakan-akan kita di sini tuh benar-benar push to achieve something gitu loh kayak without us actually exploring things karena again di Indonesia mungkin juga secara competition it's a lot more apa ya sikut-sikutan gitu kan kayak e-commerce is the only one we have probably 10 e-commerces that is out there gitu jadi a lot of people kayak don't have that room untuk actually explore new ideas gitu karena the room of failure is not built well enough I would say gitu sih.
Yes. Kalau Kak Vanessa, apa
Ya,
nih dari experiences-nya?
ya. Kalau aku mungkin ada 3 ya. Jadi bedanya itu mungkin types of channels yang dipakai, terus level of automation and personalization, and then also like the way we communicate through these channels gitu. Jadi misalkan prefer channels-nya tadi Kak Steven juga sempat mention kalau di US itu banyak banget pakai emails and I think it works karena dulu pun aku pas di US pas jadi consumer aja I keep checking my emails for the promotional messages, the updates on new styles gitu. Itu selalu lewat email. Tapi pas di Indo udah bener-bener nggak pakai email lagi gitu. Jadi mostly pakainya mungkin WhatsApp atau kayak channels yang lebih community based gitu. Terus 2 mungkin yang level of automation and personalization. Jadi kalau di US itu kayaknya banyak kan pakai kayak algorithms untuk kasih tahu recommendation yang paling tepat dan all the communication itu very automated gitu. Sedangkan kalau di Indo, a lot of the campaigns and communications are still very tactical. Jadi tiap kali ada campaign baru, ya udah kita mau set blast komunikasi ini di jam segini di channel ini dan seterusnya gitu. Terus ketiga itu, how we communicate juga beda kan. Jadi the percentage of people yang tech savvy di US mungkin lebih tinggi daripada di Indo. Jadi kalau misalkan kita mau roll out a new feature, a new campaign yang sedikit complicated cara, pakainya misalkan. Di sini mungkin harus lebih step by step gitu, how to communicate that feature dan lebih harus, pakai simple language gitu. Jadi itu sih bedanya.
Lumayan banyak juga ya ternyata ya berarti, perbedaan di, US dan di Indonesia. Karena mungkin situasi di US situasi di Indonesia sekarang itu kayak di US udah lama banget kali ya, udah berapa 10, 20 mungkin, I don't know. Tapi mungkin emang agak ketinggalan ya. Tapi di Indo pun who would have thought kalau, digital itu akan seperti ini juga sekarang. So yeah, it's becoming a really really hot job. So that's why we have you here, the both of you, Kak Vanessa dan Kak Stephen, to talk about it more. So, let's talk about the benefits, ya kan. Tadi banyak yang, cerita juga di slide pertama Kak Stephen yang what I really do, what my friends think I do, my parents think I do. Terus terakhir ada what you guys really do. So what are the benefits of being a digital marketer? Kalau tadi kan udah dikasih tauin mungkin service-nya doang ya. Tapi what are the real benefits gitu loh of being a digital marketer? Kak Vanessa mungkin?
I think you can experiment, learn, and iterate very fast. Jadi seru sih, it's very, very fast pace gitu.
Mhm.
Terus I think there's a lot of career opportunities juga. Jadi kayak digital marketing itu hampir semua industri perlu gitu kan,
Ya.
especially nowadays. Jadi kamu mau pindah-pindah industri, pakai the skills that you have learned in another industry juga tetap masih applicable gitu.
Mhm.
And then lastly, I think you get to work with very intelligent and creative people, jadi seru banget kerjanya juga.
Yes, digital marketing. Mungkin itu salah satu juga mungkin Kak Stephen akan bilang, "You don't have to go to the office." Ini Kak Stephen udah berapa lama di Disney Plus Hotstar? Belum pernah ke kantor satu kali pun ya berarti?
Ya, kantor cuma ambil laptop sebenarnya, cuman and then after that it's like no office at all.
No office at all and you enjoy that much ya?
I think I like it. I like the flexibility sih. Jadi,
Heeh.
I think that's, that's also one part of digital marketing gitu kan, kayak, going to the office, like meeting someone in person is
Mhm.
not a necessity anymore gitu. Karena even kayak we can do Zoom gitu kan, and all of the platforms yang kita kerjakan juga actually is on a digital platform gitu yang, you know, di sana misalnya di Amerika it's like midnight gitu, tapi di sini masih siang gitu kan. Ntar giliran di sana siang, di sini midnight, there is always be a 24/7 cycle gitu.
Mhm.
That's the best part of digital marketing sih. Jadi, if you love, having that continuity, then digital marketing is really perfect space gitu.
Yes 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 yes. Dan berarti Kak Vanessa juga setuju ya, if you like the continuity, then this is the best job for you. Tapi dari awal gitu, dari college days udah tahu gitu berarti ya, kayak digital marketing is the thing for me. Udah tahu nih berarti Kak Vanessa dan Kak Steven dulu?
Belum.
Oh belum? Ya, aku pun itu sih. Most jobs nowadays kayak gitu nggak sih? Most jobs nowadays kayak gitu. We just
Trial and error dulu, makanya
trial, yeah,
iya,
exactly.
internship banyak.
Itu dia penting sih, experiences, know what you actually like gitu ya. Nanti along the way you'll find something, that you like. Dan ternyata untuk Kak Vanessa dan Kak Steven, it's digital marketing. Oke. Kalau hal-hal yang mungkin bisa dirasakan, itu cuman untuk orang yang bekerja di dunia digital marketing. Ini mungkin example ya, mungkin kalau aku di radio misalkan. What are the best things that are only available for this job? Maybe one of them is get to talk to artists or musicians kayak on a daily basis. That's one of the best things. But for the digital marketer, contohnya kayak gitu, what are the best things that are only available for this job? For your job maksudnya juga ya.
question.
Kak Steven kali ya, Kak Steven.
I think well, first of all, it's like thankfully I'm in the streaming industry gitu kan. Jadi meeting with artists and itu juga I
Iya.
had a chance gitu, thankfully gitu kan. And I think yeah again like I could share, it's really cool juga. But maybe something yang quite specific for digital marketing, um, mungkin buat Indonesia kali ya. Kayak digital marketing it's already here, but it's not something that is adopted by everyone gitu. Jadi um, what I would say about digital marketing in Indonesia itu we are actually probably the people yang actually building the ecosystem for Indonesia gitu. And probably we cannot say that for other industries gitu karena mungkin the industry has been there for quite a while gitu kan, manufacturing, industrial and all of that have been there for a while. Tapi kalau digital marketing is something new, then we never know what's coming up next gitu kan. If I can touch on like metaverse gitu, I have no idea. Like I honestly still have no idea what that's gonna be look like for Indonesia gitu kan. Jadi if someone right now is an expert in metaverse gitu, you can easily be the expert to build the ecosystem for Indonesia gitu. Jadi that's the best part sih karena this industry is fairly new, it's up and coming, it's really growing, the growth is really rapid, dan the opportunity to grow itu masih gede banget di Indonesia gitu sih.
Hey. Growth berarti ya, kayak berarti menjadi bagian dari that growth gitu di Indonesia. Oke. Kak Vanessa?
Yep. Kalau menurut aku, you get to see your impact in real time. Jadi
Oke.
misalkan kalau push notification ya waktu itu, kita kirim ke misalkan 1 juta orang gitu. Terus kita bisa lihat in real time berapa orang yang ngeklik, berapa orang yang eventually kita bawa, itu kayak kelihatan langsung gitu. So it's instant gratification juga. Terus you get to be equally creative and analytical. Jadi kayak you get to use both parts of your brains. Terus lebih seru juga sih karena nggak cuman yang satu sisi doang gitu kan. You kembangin both sides of your brains. Gitu.
Yes, both sides of the brains, left and right. Tapi iya sih, maksudnya digital marketing kayak when you send notifications to 100 people, you can see actually kayak how much orang yang ngeklik itu gitu. So if you're into data mungkin kali ya, digital marketing juga cocok buat yang suka. Soalnya kalau ngerasain juga kalau ngebayangin ya jadi digital marketer gitu loh, send push notifications. Terus ada yang mungkin yang ngeklik banyak gitu, itu sparks of joy juga kayak yeah.
Banget. Jadi kayak aduh seneng banget. Apalagi yang paling serunya tuh waktu itu sempat ada yang screenshotin push notification kita masuk ke social media mereka kayak wah kayak ini lucu banget push notification ya jadi kayak oh gitu.
Iya. Yes, gitu. Succeed. Mission accomplished. Oke. Dan gue juga yakin pasti banyak lah kejadian kayak gitu di kehidupan Kak Steven dan juga Kak Vanessa. A lot of campaigns, nggak tahu deh sampai sekarang udah pasti banyak banget campaign yang dilakukan. Karena saking banyaknya itu campaigns, ideas segala macam. So what are really the challenges of working in this digital marketing world gitu loh? Karena every job has its challenges. Tapi when it comes to digital marketing, what are they? Kak Steven dulu boleh.
Kalau challenges, mungkin it's actually both challenges and opportunities gitu ya. Karena in digital marketing kita tuh expected to react really quickly gitu kan. And we are actually having the channels yang bisa react really quickly gitu. Jadi in terms of challenges juga ada di situ gitu. Gimana sih kita ngelihat something kejadian di luar, then how do we actually react quickly to it gitu. Itu jadi challenges yang I honestly face almost every day gitu ya, balancing between the campaigns that we are building, tapi at the same time how we can be reactive dan juga proactive in facing that trends gitu. Itu sih.
That sounds really intense. Jujur.
It is intense.
Iya, kayak harus gerak cepat gitu gak sih? Oke, ini ada apa nih di luar nih? Oke.
It's 24/7.
Oh my god. Okay, this is crazy awesome. Kak Vanessa?
Agree banget sih. It's ever changing and very fast paced environment. Jadi kayak you always need to keep learning. Jadi kayak the knowledge you have a year ago might not be relevant again today. So kalau mindsetnya itu bukan growth mindset dan nggak mau belajar, kayaknya susah sih di industri ini gitu. And especially when there's like very tough competition gitu, yang mau grab the attention of the users nggak cuman kamu gitu. Banyak thousand different other companies and digital marketers yang mau grab that same attention span of the user. So you have to compete and be better than all of them.
24-hour job. Nggak 24 hour juga sih. Maksudnya tapi harus tetap ngerti nggak? Ya up to date segala macam, harus tahu di luar sana sedang terjadi apa dan what actually yang bisa dibawa ke campaign itu dari ngelihat apa yang di luar sana itu gimana mengimplementasikannya ya. Alright, alright, alright. Ini kalau ngelihat sheet pertanyaan ya, ini udah banyak banget. Jadi kayaknya sebentar lagi kita akan wrap chat-chat ini. Kita langsung fokus ke audience kita yang bertanya aja ke Kak Steven dan juga Kak Vanessa. So, this is probably the last question for me yang akan dirapel menjadi satu, dua menjadi satu. So, why is this job promising? And what message do you have for the audience today? Mungkin mulai dari Kak Vanessa dulu.
Yeah. Why is this job promising? Because in this 21st century, there's an ever growing demand for a digital marketer. Jadi you'll never be short of opportunities. And then you also get to have depth and breadth. So it's up to you if you want to be more of a generalist in digital marketing or you want to be specific to one specific channel. You can also do that. And then there is great pay also and connections because you get to work with a lot of different people from different departments and get to meet a lot of people with different characters and backgrounds as well. And then message to the audience, I think there's no harm in learning about digital marketing, even though you don't end up being a digital marketer full time gitu. Tapi I think the knowledge will be very useful. The skills that you will learn will be very useful in any walks of life.
Thank you, Kak Vanessa. Kak Steven?
Mungkin kalau dari gua, I think like I mentioned gitu ya, aside from the great pay gitu,
Yeah.
I think that the opportunity to have that flexible lifestyle gitu. The work-life balance is a totally different space kalau kita ngomongin digital marketing gitu. Sometimes kita bukan, I mean we could be bounded to 9 to 5 jobs, tapi at the same time juga the way we manage that 9 to 5 is really up to us as digital marketer gitu, karena sometimes we can be creating campaigns yang mungkin running in like next week, tapi we create it now so that we have more time to have a break gitu kan, mungkin kayak gitu. Tapi aside from that juga mungkin balik lagi sih to what I said earlier gitu, kita di Indonesia we are actually really lucky to be the early, I would say like early adopters of digital marketing gitu. Jadi we are actually building the ecosystem for Indonesia gitu, which is if we are talking about the impact, it will be really impactful once digital penetration itu goes widespread, dari Sabang sampai Merauke gitu ya. Jadi there is still that opportunity gitu. Jadi mungkin buat teman-teman yang actually interested in digital marketing, um, I would say meskipun let's say kita nggak punya knowledge digital marketing gitu ya, tapi digital marketing is not about the skills itself, tapi it's about the concept, it's about the mindset. How do we look into things from digital marketing perspective gitu. Bahkan kemarin sempat I was talking to someone yang kerja di sebuah pabrik gitu ya. He owns a factory, terus dia nanya gitu kayak perlunya gue digital marketing itu apa sih gitu loh. And then I explained to him like there are so many things gitu, in ways you could automate things, in ways you could make your work more efficient kalau kita ngeliatnya dari sisi digital marketing juga gitu. And then it actually improves his work tremendously gitu, just because dia nyadar kalau digital marketing itu bukan sebuah industry, tapi it's actually a concept and a mindset yang bisa di-apply to anything.
Alright, thank you very much Kak Vanessa dan Kak Steven for the chit chat all about digital marketing. Tapi I'm gonna cut this chit chat session early karena ternyata banyak banget yang nanya. Ada yang dari Instagram, ada yang dari Twitter, bahkan ada dari YouTube juga nanya. So let's just move on. Kita akan ke pertanyaan pertama dari Novita, nanya di Instagram. So she's asking specifically about tools atau source yang digunakan untuk memperdalam ilmu digital marketing. Apakah ada Kak Vanessa dan Kak Steven?
Yeah, maybe Mungkin gue mau bilang sedikit kali ya, karena I'm an instructor digital marketing gitu. Jadi
Mhm.
definitely the source is out there gitu. Kalau up to us gitu, mau berbayar, it's there. There's platform, there is like where I'm teaching like Revoyu gitu kan, itu juga provide digital marketing certification gitu. Tapi Google is out there guys gitu kan, kayak you can learn about everything, almost anything gitu kan in Google. It's again, I think kalau kita starting from scratch gitu ya buat knowledge in digital marketing, Google could be a good start gitu, even Wikipedia could be a good start gitu kan, karena once you get a hint of how digital marketing works, then it's up to you gitu. Balik lagi yang Kak Vanessa tadi bilang gitu kan, kita mau specialize in one aspect of digital marketing atau kita mau generalis aja nih gitu. Jadi kalau as a good start, I think being a generalist and trying to, utilize what we have right now. I learned a lot from, watching reels on Instagram, honestly gitu kan. Kayak orang-orang ternyata ngerti cara nonton di other streaming platform kayak gini gitu ya.
Hmm.
Oh, gimana sih cara gue bikin campaign supaya gue juga bisa nih reach out to that kind of market juga gitu. Jadi again, it's not about like where do we learn it, but how much do we want to learn about it.
I totally agree. See, I was gonna say Google is your best friend. Google everything, yeah.
So it's Google dan pokoknya di retweet lah ya sama Kak Vanessa semua apa yang kata Kak Steven bilang is a retweet. Pokoknya
100%
start small gitu ya, nggak apa-apa juga. Kayak ask Google. Karena when in doubt, ask Google, right? Okay. We have plenty questions left. Kita lanjut dulu ke Yolanda dari Instagram juga. Ini agak detail pertanyaan mungkin ya. Gimana sih caranya membuat campaign yang berbeda dari the competitors gitu dan memiliki impact yang besar untuk brand kita dan masyarakat. Mungkin kalau dengar dari awal juga harus tetap up to date dengan dunia luar juga apa yang sedang terjadi juga gitu ya. Lah, tapi saya kan bukan digital marketer, makanya silakan Kak Vanessa dan Kak Steven gimana? Dan ini di follow up question aja karena ada yang nanya juga. Terus yang terjadi apa kalau campaign yang udah dibuat itu tidak sesuai target? Itu dari Amit di Instagram juga. Silakan kakak-kakak suhu di digital marketing. Time is yours. Mungkin Kak Steven dulu lagi. Kak Vanessa mungkin. Kak Vanessa tadi kan baru
Oh,
retweet. Kak Vanessa baru
oh,
retweet
okay.
tadi.
I think first you have to understand dulu kayak who you want to target gitu. Jadi what are their characteristics? Where do they usually get their content from or information from? What do they like? Jadi dari situ you can tailor your um, marketing messages to them gitu. Jadi sebenarnya like Kak Steven also said, your ideas doesn't have to be super mind blowing yang kayak crazy ideas that are completely new because something everything is under the sun is already discovered gitu kan. Jadi sebenarnya lebih ke making sure that the audience that you want to target itu um, benar-benar resonates with what you're trying to say and how you're trying to say it.
Emang beda-beda ya, jadi kan emang goalnya apa, harus tahu dulu, nanti dicari yang pas seperti apanya. Kalau Kak Steven?
I think maybe just to dissect the question gitu ya.
Ya.
Kalau kita mau beda dari other competitors, definitely the easiest way adalah stick to your own brand gitu kan, stick to your own root gitu. Karena there is no other competitors yang first of all mau replicate brand gitu kan. Karena kan like e-commerce can be so many gitu kan, tapi the way they message about their own brand is always different gitu kan. The orange company could be different, the green company would be having different value and different approach gitu. Jadi sticking to your own brand could be the best way for us to break the clutter supaya kita akhirnya nggak kelihatan aduh semuanya actually doing the same thing gitu. Terus another thing juga, if I can go slightly further juga, don't get tricked by virality gitu. I think a lot of people itu digital marketing gitu ya, mereka pengen banget create campaign yang ujung-ujungnya viral gitu. Virality is not a goal. Digital marketing virality is never a goal. Kita nggak bisa predict kayak, okay, I will create a campaign yang viral gitu. I always kayak frown a bit lah, kayak agak kaget kalau ada orang digital marketing yang bilang kayak, gue bakal bikin campaign yang viral nih. Kayak, no, viral itu after effect gitu. Viral itu setelah kita bikin campaign, ya kan, baru efeknya ada. Kita nggak bisa predict campaign is viral or not gitu. The best way to predict our campaign adalah kita lihat nih results-nya seperti apa gitu. Jadi always go back to your success metrics aja gitu. Daripada kita sibuk mikirin kayak aduh campaign kita nih beda nggak ya dari brand lain gitu, atau ini sama nggak ya, ntar viral nggak ya gitu. Mending just ask yourself gitu. Kadang-kadang being the same gitu kan, being mirip-mirip doesn't hurt gitu loh. Daripada kita try to be really different but it doesn't stick to your consumers. Kayak kita we are trying to sell, everyone trying to sell the same pen gitu kan. Gitu. How many thousands of different ways are you trying to sell it gitu? If by the end of the day people who are using the pen just going to use it to write. Gitu kan. Jadi knowing your goal, again, going back to your success metrics is the most important daripada kita mikirin, before we go into like how to be different, how to be, viral, how to be, being the talk of town gitu.
Ini kayaknya bisa diimplementasikan tidak cuma di digital marketing ya, Kak Steven. Bahkan aku dapat insight banyak sekali tadi. Jadi sometimes being the same is it's not bad at all gitu loh. Karena tadi people are trying to sell this pen, but at the end of the day people are just some people are just buying it to write. So don't overdo it lah intinya. Stick to the roots juga. Fascinating. Kita lanjut ke pertanyaan di Instagram lagi nih. Dari Cory Miyashi Hombing, katanya Kak, possible nggak sih kalau kita tuh udah bekerja let's say as a professional di bidang operations dan pindah ke kantor sektor ini digital marketing di saat usia udah upper 30 or below 35 lah, somewhere in between that, or can we grab two boats in the same time? My career, I'm trying to read the question. My career now, this is my career now, but digital marketing is needed at nowadays. Nah, itu concern dia seperti itu. Is it C or no? Possible or no? Kak Steven kali mungkin.
Jawabannya possible banget.
Sangat.
Sangat-sangat possible. Maybe for my own experience. Jadi I am actually doing career coaching for digital marketing atau aspiring digital marketers gitu ya. And they actually come from non-digital marketing space gitu. Dan in terms of age, they come from any background, any age range gitu ya. As long as they can keep up with the digital space, you guys are good enough to actually enter the digital marketing industry gitu. Karena balik lagi, I think Kak Vanessa juga udah sempat mention gitu ya. Any types of industry gitu, pasti ada lah digital marketing aspek yang bisa di-infuse ke situ. Bahkan ngomongin operation gitu. We can talk about like how do we automate operations gitu kan. How do we actually make the operations more efficient gitu. How do we connect between operations and marketing and sales gitu. That is anything yang sebenarnya digital marketing juga bisa covers gitu. Jadi kalau ngomongin career shifting and all of that, as long as we have the urge, the eagerness to actually learn, it is there gitu. Dan I think in digital marketing juga the best part adalah nggak ada kata kayak, oh gue terlalu terlambat nih untuk belajar digital marketing. Karena again, kalau kita ngomongin terlambat, kita semua di sini mungkin nggak ada yang tahu kayak TikTok would be this big gitu kan. Kayak 10 years ago TikTok wasn't even there gitu. Jadi kalau kita ngomongin terlambat, well maybe in the next 5 years, the next 10 years, there will be some other digital marketing platform yang kita mungkin hari ini sama-sama kejar gitu loh. Jadi itu aja sih. Jadi again, opportunities out there, so feel free to explore.
Yes. Yang penting tadi keywordnya you actually have the eagerness to learn. Itu sih yang paling penting kalau menurut aku. Kak Vanessa, ada yang ditambahkan?
Iya, bener banget sih. I think in my team juga waktu itu pas nyari orang to join the digital marketing team, sebenarnya background mereka beda-beda, nggak semuanya study marketing gitu ya di university. Ada yang dari chemical engineering, industrial engineering, and many different backgrounds gitu. Jadi sebenarnya it's a benefit juga for you to be from a different industry because it gives you a different viewpoint and kind of like way of thinking that you can infuse to the digital marketing world when you're in it later on gitu. As long as you are willing to learn and you really want to get into the space, itu possible banget.
Yes, when you actually have the eagerness to actually learn and really want it, kayak even anything is really possible. Jadi semoga kepada Kak Cory Miyashi Hombing pertanyaannya terjawab. Jadi jawabannya adalah it's really possible. It's truly possible to do a career shift bahkan udah di upper 30 dan below 35 di range gitu. Oke, moving on. Kita ke Instagram Cookie and Yoshi. What a cute name. If you have to choose the best way to increase brand awareness in Indonesia, what would you choose? And how to choose the best campaign suits to our product? Mungkin itu dijawab juga tadi ya. Ini udah dijawab juga di pertanyaan yang pertama kedua kayaknya udah kerapel juga. Tapi mungkin ini follow up questionnya tadi kayak gak tahu udah jawab atau belum ya. Yang dari digital marketing team lakukan, ini udah bikin campaign, idea sudah banyak banget, udah terjadi nih campaignnya. Saat terjadi setelahnya postnya itu tidak sesuai dengan expectations ya, the data, the targets. So what happens after that? Kak Vanessa, I choose you.
Oke.
Maaf
What
deh, tadi tunggu-tungguan
Iya, tunggu.
aku milih siapa duluan ya, maaf ya. Oke, Kak Vanessa silakan.
Oke, jadi mungkin kalau nggak sesuai, definitely ya coba lagi aja gitu. Try something different, maybe tweak the targeting, maybe tweak the channels, the messaging. It's a constant learning process and experimentation gitu. Even if you already found the perfect formula nih, misalkan hari ini, tuh minggu depan mungkin bisa ganti lagi gitu. Jadi tetap aja experiment and reiterate gitu sih.
Oke. Boleh nanya nggak? How many times has this happened to you, maybe in your team before?
So many times.
So many times ini. Jadi
Yeah.
even orang yang udah lama di digital marketing pun ini hal common gitu ya, maksudnya bukan hal yang harus kayak to be down about, to be frowned upon
There's
about
no
gitu
shame
ya.
about it.
Oke.
There's no shame about it.
Oke. Kalau Kak Steven?
Mungkin ini waktunya gue buat nge-retweet Kak Vanessa. Karena jawaban gue pasti exactly the same gitu. Everything is about testing, everything is about iteration gitu kan. Terus lastly juga yang tadi Kak Vanessa bilang, you know, just test it aja gitu. Bahkan kalau kita udah finding some formula yang udah kita kira kayak okay, this is the best way. In 5 years time, 1 year time, 5 months time, that could not be the same formula that is needed gitu. Makanya it's always constantly changing gitu kan. Kita harus terus try to innovate lah in a way gitu untuk trying to be relevant to the market juga. I always tell this to my team, there is no best way to do marketing, there is only a better way to do marketing gitu.
Okay.
Jadi if you're trying to kayak kita bilang oh this is the best way to do it, you're doing it wrong, right? Because eventually there will be a better way to do it gitu.
Eventually ya, tapi for now this is the better way of doing it. Tapi tadi 5 bulan kemudian, berapa lama kemudian, we don't know what's gonna happen. So it keeps evolving. So ideas will keep evolving too. The campaigns bakal evolve juga. Jadi that's why this is a 24-hour kind of job. You have to keep thinking, gitu ya. Oke. Dari Instagram kita berpindah ke Twitter. Ternyata ada yang di Twitter juga nih. Sheo, tadi kayaknya Kak Vanessa ada satu slide tentang kenapa digital marketing campaign-nya mungkin nggak work atau belum. Salah satunya adalah lacking of trust and lacking of awareness from your target markets. Ya, ini pertanyaan buat Kak Vanessa dan Kak Steven juga ya. Dari Cia di Twitter, Kak, how do we define if we're lacking of trust and or awareness from our target market? Kayak definisinya tuh kayak gimana? Gitu loh. Mungkin Kak Vanessa dulu tadi yang ada slide itu di presentasinya.
I think there's a few ways you can determine it. Satu yang lebih kuantitatif, yang satu lebih kualitatif gitu.
Okay.
Kalau kuantitatif bisa lihat dari datanya sendiri gitu. Misalkan orang udah mulai browsing di toko kamu gitu, tapi akhir-akhirnya nggak purchase gitu. Jadi drop off di funnelnya itu gede banget di situnya. Jadi mungkin itu indication of there's a lack of trust atau there's something that is preventing them from purchasing gitu kan. Terus kalau dari kualitatifnya sebenarnya kamu bisa either conduct interviews or focus groups gitu yang nanya orang kenapa sih sebenarnya you don't wanna actually purchase gitu, atau sesimpel nanya aja teman kamu gitu kayak kira-kira kamu nggak mau beli karena apa sih gitu. Itu bisa banget be very informative and it can indicate the real problem that you're facing.
Hey, itu ya sudah terjawab dari Cia pertanyaannya. Kalau Kak Steven, do you have the same answer too? Is it a retweet time?
I would say it's the same, it's the
Uh-huh.
exact same. I would do probably the exact same method juga.
Mhm.
Mungkin just to add on the last bit, when Vanessa said nanya apa teman-teman juga gitu. I usually ask my own team dan juga the people in the company gitu kan, if they really trust the product atau if they have doubts in the product, then that is also probably something yang consumers out there is also facing gitu. The same question yang kita face as an employee gitu yang trying to sell the product is probably the exact same question yang someone out there yang trying to buy our product asking the same question gitu. Jadi before we even ask kayak jauh-jauh ke kita bayar duit banyak untuk interviews, case study and all of this, kayak just ask yourself, ask your friends, ask your circle, why are you not, for me it's like why don't you subscribe gitu kan. Then I ask them gitu, kayaknya gue belum ngerti nih tentang ini nih. There's probably some other people out there also thinking about the same thing gitu. Jadi there is always way to actually to find out gitu whether it's small scale or big scale. But if you can start small, start with your own circle, that's a good enough segue.
Yes, start small dulu ya. Jadi nggak usah mikir jauh-jauh dulu. Tanya orang terdekat dulu, ask yourself juga kayak, do you want to purchase this? Kalau enggak, there's something wrong. Udah, itu mulainya mungkin kayak gitu. Brian di Twitter juga nanya nih, katanya, how can I drive digital traffic to my site immediately? Wah, nyari tips cepat-cepat nih kayaknya. Ini kayak kelas online jatuhnya ya. Consulting ini, wah di charge rate per hour nih jangan-jangan kita. Mungkin Kak Vanessa dulu boleh jawab kali ya. Ini aku bacain semua aja sih nih. By the way, pertanyaan yang ada. Silakan Kak Vanessa mungkin.
Sejujurnya kayak aku nggak bisa jawab specific answer gitu ya, karena harus tahu dulu gitu kayak mungkin site-nya itu di bidang apa, target audience kayak gimana gitu. Jadi it's hard for me to
Iya.
pinpoint gitu. Cuman ya again, I think if you don't know, then you can try and see which one really works for you gitu. Try using social media ads, try using TikTok, make your own videos gitu. Lihat yang mana yang paling works for you and for your audience, and then scale up on that.
Exactly. Itu kayaknya harus aku lakukan juga pada diriku sendiri sih. Kak Vanessa. Making contents and stuff, it's hard. Terus ya, nyari satu yang cocok, just keep doing it. Tapi terus evolve juga gitu. Kalau Kak Steven, ada tips cepat asik. Tips cepat tuh nggak ada sih sebenarnya ya. Tapi kalau bisa dikasih, makanya ya kalau bisa, ini kan progres yang panjang gitu loh. Ini harus riset ini, riset itu, yang cocok
jadi
yang mana.
Time wise juga nggak, kan digital marketing juga again ya balik lagi ke always iteration gitu kan, testing gitu. There is no the best way, there is only a better way gitu. Jadi maybe to make it easier gitu ya, I would say try to look into two aspects of digital marketing. One is paid, one is organic gitu kan. If you don't have the budget, then optimize di organic gitu. Organic itu seperti apa sih? Kayak social media organic gitu kan. Increasing presence di social media gitu. Terus building content marketing gitu. Terus aside from that juga as simple as kalau website ini ya. Make sure your website is discoverable on Google gitu. Karena banyak orang, let's say kita jualan jualan air minum gitu kan. When someone search for like air minum in Google gitu, make sure your page is discoverable di situ gitu loh. Jangan sampai orang search air minum, page kita tuh nggak even mention about air minum gitu, nggak even mention about all of the basic things yang people actually search gitu. Dan for me, I think the best way is like put yourself in your consumer's shoes gitu. Try to think of like, okay, kalau mereka mau nemuin produk kita, kata-kata apa sih yang mereka cari gitu. Mereka tuh flow-nya seperti apa sih? Mereka larinya dari mana sih? Apakah mereka ke F-review gitu kan? Apakah mereka ke kayak e-commerce, lihat-lihat komennya dulu gitu. Nah kalau if that's the case, then make sure you have a good engagement in your comment section gitu kan, atau in your app review section gitu. Jangan sampai ada isu-isu yang nggak ke-address gitu, karena mungkin orang-orang kayak don't really kayak bounce off gitu dari our product simply because of they are reading something yang negative on the app gitu. Tapi if you're trying to drive traffic, definitely the first answer adalah no quick wins gitu kan. And again, I think digital marketing juga focuses on sustainability juga. Kita juga nggak pengen kayak cuman live for viral 10 minutes, viral an hour, or 1 week and then it's gone gitu. Because it's not gonna be sustainable for your own business juga gitu.
Yes, tidak ada shortcut ya untuk digital marketing. It's a long process dan yang penting juga tadi sustainable and viral. Viral is not the key ternyata ya. Sampai viral, bikin campaign viral. Viral tuh afternya ya gitu. Nggak ada yang tahu juga bakal viral atau kan nggak tahu ya Steven ya. Makanya itu agak membingungkan juga.
Kayaknya semua video juga nggak ada yang built to become viral gitu kan. Karena
Iya,
kan
iya.
kita nggak pernah tahu gitu aja gitu loh, kayak apa I think Odading Mang Oleh gitu ya. Siapa yang bakal pernah mikir kalau dia bikin konten yang dengan caranya dia bakal viral gitu.
Nggak ada.
Nobody knows.
Nggak ada makanya. Oke. Moving on to Vanessa di Twitter. Tadi mungkin aku sempat nanya juga di awal ya. Tapi kalau bisa di breakdown mungkin Kak. What are the key skills for a digital marketer? Kak Steven dulu kali.
I think for me, I'll go back to my slides gitu, ada dua, which is creativity and data driven gitu. Mungkin going to data driven dulu nih yang agak boring gitu ya, mungkin ya, kayak aduh data lagi, aduh angka lagi gitu kan. You don't have to be the expert in data, but you have to enjoy working with data. Gitu. You have to enjoy working with kayak ternyata campaign yang kita bikin nih menurut kita bagus nih, tapi datanya sebenarnya nggak bilang kalau itu nggak bagus nih. You have to be able to be that flexible gitu loh, reactive to that data atau proactive to that data gitu. Aside from that juga creativity gitu. Creativity can span across anything gitu. Ngomongin ide-ide baru, atau you don't have to come up with new ideas kan. Balik lagi, there is no rocket science in digital marketing. Anything under the sun itu udah discovered, katanya Kak Vanessa gitu kan. We can try to kita combine aja campaign A strateginya sama campaign B. We find the best way gitu. We try to optimize using that. Jadi the skills itu creativity and data driven needs to be there. Last but not least itu be curious. Itu super penting di digital marketing. Kalau kita lack of curiosity, we always think kayak, oh ya udah nih, this is the most effective. Tapi kalau kita always curious, kita always try to find out kayak, okay, this is good, but how do we make it better? Okay, this is good. How do we make it better? Okay, this is great, but how do we make it even greater? That's the real skills yang I think everyone should try to acquire lah.
Jadi kalau sekarang udah merasa punya interest dengan hal-hal itu, skill itu punya tuh, maybe you should try digital marketing shot. Kak Vanessa?
Aku agree sih with everything Kak Steven said. I think creativity is very important, but you also have to be data driven and analytical. And then I think on top of that, other soft skills mungkin yang penting you have to have a growth mindset juga. Jadi kayak again willingness and eagerness to learn, because ini nggak bakal stop hal baru yang harus dipelajarin gitu ya. Terus I think you also need to be a good storyteller as well, because in order to convey something yang buat ngena ke orang lain itu mungkin harus ada caranya sendiri gitu. Terus ketiga, you really need to be focused on your consumers. Jadi kayak make sure that you're a receptive person, you know how to get information from your customers, you would know how to understand what their needs and wants are, because that's gonna be very informative in how you can make your strategy.
Oke, yang merasa punya skill-skill yang disebutkan tadi, silahkan try digital marketing. Moving on, ini ada pertanyaan lumayan seru juga nih dari salah satu audiens kita di Instagram. Boleh nggak Kak Vanessa dan Kak Steven nge-share dari Andri di Instagram nih, your most successful digital marketing strategies gitu. Selama bekerja di dunia digital marketing, boleh nggak di-share? Yang paling membuat kayak, gitu. Kalian kayak, yes, gitu. Kayak tadi Sparks Joy gitu. Apa sih? Boleh ceritain nggak ke kita? Mungkin, ayo siapa nih pengen cerita duluan nih? Aku nggak mau nunjuk ah. Siapa duluan yang mau cerita deh? Boleh. Bener aku nggak nunjuk lagi. Ya udah Kak Steven boleh. Kak Vanessa boleh. Aduh bingung. Siapapun yang mau cerita. Soalnya ini seru banget. Gue pengen denger juga cerita-ceritanya. Jadi ya udah boleh. Siapapun yang mau cerita duluan.
I can start.
Oke, Kak Steven silakan. Aku pengen tahu nih. Di mana nih? Pas di mana nih kerjanya nih?
It's actually my work I would say at JDID.
Mhm.
Waktu itu definitely, we are, at a growing phase gitu ya, di mana we are trying to not only acquire tapi juga how do we increase basket size of the user gitu kan. User yang udah biasa belanja groceries nih gitu kan. Gimana cara kita make sure mereka belanja something else gitu. Nah, kita actually came up with, you know, again, nothing rocket science. Ini cuman as simple as kayak, oke, orang yang sudah belanja groceries, kita mau rekomend dia apa lagi nih, gitu kan. Orang yang udah belanja ini, kita mau rekomend dia apa lagi nih. Jadi kita create a recommendation system. It's nothing on like marketing channels kayak, oh kita nggak kirim email, kita nggak kirim. Nope, we just did as simple as whatever things yang kita display gitu kan on our home. Terus misalnya mereka mau check out, itu kita infuse kayak, oh orang yang check out ini juga check out ini loh gitu. Oh orang yang check out ini biasanya mereka juga bundle dengan produk ini loh gitu. Oh orang yang biasanya um, beli misalnya dia beli beli peralatan rumah gitu ya, beli beli furniture rumah gitu. Dan our machine learning itu kita infuse dengan kayak, oke, orang yang belanja peralatan rumah, we can predict that they are a new homeowner gitu, atau mereka lagi doing a refresh of their house gitu kan. Jadi we can offer them something else yang pertains housing juga kayak kitchenware gitu, all of that gitu. Jadi we are playing around with, testing predictive measures gitu. Dan itu sebenarnya, uh, at results wise it's actually doing really great. Jadi I'm not saying any numbers gitu, tapi we are definitely, seeing an uplift not only in conversion tapi juga basket size-nya juga makin tinggi. Terus the best part adalah orang tuh akhirnya nggak datang ke platform kita just because of one particular aspects of the business gitu. Nggak cuma belanja groceries doang atau nggak cuma belanja elektronik doang. But they start to realize like, oh, I can also shop other things gitu. Oh, I can also, purchase other things yang can fulfill my entire needs gitu. Jadi that was, I would say like that was really successful, and I think it was quite a milestone juga in my career sih, I would say.
Awesome, 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 awesome. Kak Vanessa ada nggak nih? Tadi Kak Steven udah sharing tentang, salah satu campaign yang sukses yang akhirnya melihat conversion rates-nya naik di akhir. Kalau Kak Vanessa?
Iya, yang sebenarnya yang tadi aku share di presentation sih one of the most successful one I can remember ya, karena,
Mhm.
waktu itu kayak menurut aku, the solution tuh lumayan simple gitu, kayak kita bikin online catalogs, kita engage kayak WhatsApp groups, community groups, itu it's very simple, solution, tapi it actually works karena it really resonated with the target audience that we wanna reach gitu, and in the end, we got like new users and new buyers yang dulunya nggak pernah coba Tokopedia, tapi akhirnya coba, akhirnya aware dan coba, terus, keep repeating to, buy from Tokopedia gitu. And then I think another one yang itu tadi yang aku sempat mention, eee, pokoknya tiap kali ada, notification atau something yang aku buat, campaign yang aku buat gitu, di di-post oleh orang atau orang mention it to me just individually gitu, mereka bilang mereka, senang dapat komunikasi kayak gini atau mereka ngerasa ini ngebantu mereka untuk get informed about the deals and everything, itu bener-bener bikin happy dan, menurut aku jadi ya senang aja sih.
Yeah, so yeah, keep doing it, my fellow digital marketers. You're doing an awesome job dari cerita-cerita yang udah di-share, pengalaman-pengalaman yang udah di-share juga hari ini. Dan sepertinya sebentar lagi waktu kita kan habis, tapi masih ada waktu untuk kira-kira 1, 2 pertanyaan nih yang bisa, aku tanyain yang udah ada di sheet pertanyaan ini. Nah, mungkin ini, banyak yang interest juga sama digital marketing, para audiens kita hari ini. Ada yang nanya, yaitu Yan di YouTube. Nah, di YouTube, we're also on YouTube. Halo Steven dan Vanessa, kalau mau update dengan the latest trend and tech dalam hal digital marketing, itu di mana sih, ada nggak your go to gitu loh, untuk keeping up with the latest trends di digital marketing? Kak Vanessa boleh?
I just keep, I think, scrolling on the social media platforms and then online if I receive ads. Itu sebenarnya udah mungkin paling updated ya, karena mungkin orang nggak even perlu write an article explaining, oh ini, tapi kamu bisa experience it in real life gitu. Iya, jadi dari situ sih kebanyakan.
Untuk scrolling aja ya pokoknya apapun itu. That's actually itu udah dianggap keeping up with the latest trends ya. By
Iya,
being active on your phone gitu
being
ya.
active on your
Ternyata.
phone.
Oke. Steven?
I think definitely my first answer itu sama kayak Vanessa, which is your social media could be the best way for you to keep up with the trends gitu. Karena kerjaan apa lagi sih yang other than digital marketing yang kita bisa at work scrolling Facebook dan kita dibilang kayak like, oh, you're doing your job gitu kayak you get paid for scrolling on Facebook gitu. Digital marketing, guys. And I think aside from that, I personally love reading news gitu ya, kayak Tech in Asia, terus there are like so many news sources yang talking about the digital space gitu lah ke depannya seperti apa gitu. I personally on Instagram I follow this Instagram account called Metaverse, and they are really interesting. They're not only talking about Metaverse, tapi mereka bilang kayak Metaverse tuh gimana sih nanti evolving the entire world gitu. Dan di situ I get an idea kayak, oh ntar mungkin digital marketing bakal larinya ke sini ya, oh ntar digital marketing bakal trennya ke situ ya. Kayak kita sekarang udah ngomongin AR VR gitu kan. Di luar negeri AR VR in China is like it's their daily use gitu. Jangan di kita kayak it's something that is new gitu kan. Gitu. Jadi we can always try to look up into countries yang mungkin udah lebih far more advanced in the technological space, dan surely or not it will eventually come to Indonesia gitu sih. Jadi that is I would say like various way for us to keep up with the trends gitu. Paling gampang ya with your own phone and your own fingers gitu.
Yes. Jadi sebenarnya kalau tiap hari itu di depan HP dan melihat the latest trends, you're actually on the right path to becoming a good digital marketer. Hey, mungkin bisa dibilang kayak gitu ya. Kak Vanessa, Kak Steven, thank you so very much for sharing your experiences dan juga your knowledge. Kita dapat banyak insights juga hari ini. Aku pun dapat banyak insights dari Kak Steven dan juga Vanessa hari ini. Dan terima kasih para audience kita juga sudah aktif banget bertanya. Dan semoga pertanyaan semua terjawab. Maaf banget aku belum bisa bacain semuanya. Tapi aku coba pilih pertanyaan tadi agak mirip-mirip. Jadi semua bisa kerapel jadi satu. Once again, Kak Vanessa, Kak Steven, thank you so very much. Stay safe and healthy. And hopefully we can see each other like in real life. Mungkin aku akan follow Instagram Kak Vanessa dan Steven. Karena sangat interesting ternyata kehidupannya di dunia digital marketing. Thank you very much. Dan sekarang akan aku kembalikan kepada Ara at America.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much to Kak Steven and also Kak Vanessa for sharing us your knowledge in regards of digital marketing. And thank you as well to Kak Ralfi for moderating today's event. Earlier in the session, we asked audience members a trivia question, and that question was, which of the following is not a method of digital marketing? And the correct answer to that is A, broadcasting. Shout out goes out to @KoriMiyasiHombing from Instagram for answering the question correctly. And thank you to everyone else who has also participated. Now you may be wondering, how can I develop an awesome idea for Ad America? It's very easy. You can visit our website at www.atamerica.org.id and you can select create an event and collaborate with us. And all event proposals coming to us will be reviewed and your event might be featured with us soon. Don't forget as well to follow us on our social media on Instagram, Twitter, and also Facebook at AT America for our event updates, fun content, and so much more. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube and also to our newsletter as well. With that, it's time to say goodbye. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. My name is Genara. See you soon at the next Ad America event. Goodbye.